So now we're going to solve this absolute value inequality, and we've got a greater than. So let's start as we usually do. We'll write the template for this. So let's make our translation. So the left side, and you know, as soon as you see absolute value, you're thinking distance. So the left side says this: the distance between the number, right, whatever you put inside there, that's a blank field, we'll fill it in, and 0 on the number line, that's the left side. So the distance between the number and our number is 3 minus 3/4 x, and 0 on the number line, now just keep going, on the number line right here, is greater than or equal to 9. So all in all, we have the distance between this number here, 3 minus 3/4 x, and 0 on the number line is greater than or equal to 9 units. Let's draw the number line, and then we'll see where we're going to place that. So we're dealing with x. I'll put an x here. Here's 0. Now, where are we going to place this? So imagine picking this number up. Okay, so just pick that number up and walk it down here. Here you are at 0. Where are you going to put it? Well, you can start walking out to the right, but where do you have to go? You have to go more than 9 units. You can go, well, 9 units or more. So you come out here, you get to 9, so you could drop it down here. You could drop it at 9 or anywhere farther than 9. So you could drop it there. So you could put that 3 minus 3/4 x anywhere out in that interval. Now, do you see what that gives you? That gives you this number here is to the right of 9. So I'm going to write it right now. I'm just going to go ahead and put that. That means that 3 minus 3/4 x is greater than or equal to 9. Make sense? This number is to the right of 9. I can see it. It's to the right of 9. But now we could have taken this number here, brought it down here, and walked to the left. Now, if you go to the left, you can still go 9 or more units. You'll still have to go at least 9 units, but you're on the left. So now you're out here at -9, and you could drop it anywhere out here, right? Because if you drop it out there, you are more than 9 units away. So you could put that 3 minus 3/4 x anywhere out there. And then what does that tell you? Well, it tells you this number is less than this number, right? This number is to the left of this number. This is here, is to the left of that number there. So we can write 3 minus 3/4 x is now less than or equal to -9. So we can get that one or this one. So let's solve these two inequalities. And to do this, I'm going to get some more room. I'm going to bring it up here. So both of these involve fractions. So I'm going to get the LCD, and it turns out the LCD in each case is 4. So I'm going to multiply 4 through the entire inequality. I'll put it here, here, and here. And then for this one, I'll put it here, here, and here. Now, because I'm multiplying by a positive number, I don't have to change the direction of those inequality signs. So I'll write it. So we get 4 times 3 minus 4 times 3/4 x less than or equal to 4 times, I'll write it this way, a little awkward, -9, or 4 times 3 minus 4 times 3/4 x greater than or equal to 4 times 9. Let's see where that takes us. So over here on the left, okay, on this one here, let's simplify. How about 12 minus, now look, those 4's cancel, and we are left with 3x. 4 minus 3x less than or equal to -36, or over here, 12, those cancel, minus 3x greater than or equal to 36. So in each case, we're going to subtract 12, right? I'm going to subtract 12 from each side. So I'm going to get -3x less than or equal to, now -36 minus 12 is -48. And over here, on this one here, if I subtract 12, I get -3x greater than or equal to 36 minus 12 is a 24. So in both these cases, we're going to divide by -3, so alert, that's going to do what? That's going to change the direction of those inequality signs. So here's where we are then. We are going to get x is now greater than or equal to, I'm going to write this, -48 over -3, or we could get x is now less than or equal to 24 over -3. Right? You see what happened here. We divided by a negative, so what happens? That inequality sign changed direction. The less than became a greater than, and over here, the greater than became a less than. So let's finish it off by simplifying. Here's what we have. X, if I can write it here, x is greater than or equal to, negative over negative is positive 16, or x is less than or equal to negative 8. And I'm just going to switch these around because I like the smaller number to the left. So I'm going to write it like this. I mean, what we have is okay, but I'm going to write it like this. X is less than or equal to negative 8, or x is greater than or equal to 16. And now we also want to graph the solution. So why don't we do that over here? All right, here's my solution. I'm going to graph it right over here. So let's draw a number line. And there's maybe our 0. Here's negative 8, close circle at negative 8, open close circle at 16, and where are we? Well, we're less than negative 8, so we're out here, and we're greater than 16, so we're out here.